Hey there, this is Lynn and happy Monday. Today is Weigh-In Monday, October 21st, 2024. I have completed 73 weeks on the carnivore diet and I have recovered from the flu. It took a while. I had a full week where I was really in bad shape. And then I weighed in last Monday and was down like 8 pounds, which I knew was flu weight because I didn't have any appetite. And I had this ramped up metabolism from fever. And so I wasn't sure really what to expect this week, although I did anticipate some of that weight coming back. I wasn't sure how much. So I'm going to share how much actually did I gain back. Was it good or was I disappointed? So this past week was really getting my energy back. It was kind of what I expected for someone who doesn't have mast cell activation syndrome, because when I would get sick before, it would take me weeks to get my energy back. And right now, this is officially 2 weeks since I got the flu. I feel like I'm probably 95% back as far as my energy goes, which is amazing. Tuesday was my husband's birthday, and then Wednesday was my son in law's birthday. So on Tuesday, my husband and I, my daughter, and my son in law all went out and got pedicures. How much more relaxing can you get than pedicures? Okay, maybe a massage. But I still was not very good with regard to energy, and I didn't have enough energy after the pedicure to then go out to dinner, which is crazy. It's like all you have to do is sit. And all I was doing during the pedicure was sitting. But my energy levels were still so low. I didn't even have enough. I just couldn't handle any more being up and out. And so the pedicure was amazing as always, but I just had to go home. And so considering where I was then on Tuesday, today, all by myself, I got up and just like I was before I got sick, and I went out and I took a walk around the block, and this time I did great. Last time I tried to do a walk was over a week ago, and I really struggled. So today I was able to go out and get a walk around the block, and I did great. So I'm really optimistic that I'm over this, at least right there, close to being completely over it. So that's really encouraging for me because of the fact that I was concerned if I was going to end up having a flare of my mast cell activation syndrome. And I didn't. So that's fantastic. I'm really glad. And yesterday I was able to go by myself and go get a manicure. So I actually have, these look brown, but they actually have really gold flecks in them. I wanted something different and for the fall. So anyways, I got a manicure yesterday. And I realize again, it's just sitting. But considering I couldn't really do it almost a week ago, I was glad I was able to do that by myself and did fine. So yeah, now I can actually feel like I can exert myself. I can get back on my rebounder. I can get back on my getting exercise, doing my fitness challenge with Lindy, and getting my walks in, and hopefully getting my sleep schedule back on track. I let it get off track while I was sick because I didn't want to be there breathing on Dave when I had the flu. And he gets up at 1:45 in the morning because he starts work at 3 a.m. So while I was sick, I was just staying up, and then I would go to bed after he left for work because I just didn't want to be right there breathing on him. I didn't want him to get sick. And so fortunately he's fine, no problems. Nobody around me is sick. This was a weird one because I have no clue where I got this from because nobody around me is sick. And I'm pretty much a homebody and I hadn't been out much. So who knows, maybe I touched a doorknob somewhere. But anyways, doing good. So let me see. Yeah, it's pretty short this week, honestly, because I didn't do a whole lot. I've been crocheting. I've been continuing to get rest and just taking care of myself. And eating has been fine. I've been carnivore. Now, I did actually eat some cheese this week, and I think it was because lack of energy. I was still going for some things that were easy. And so I'm going to be off the cheese again. But this past week I did eat cheese. So it's okay. I did okay. It didn't create any additional congestion for me. So I did all right, but no more cheese anymore. Okay. So let's take a look and see what the results were this week. So I did gain 1.8 pounds, but seriously, I lost 8 pounds the previous week. I was expecting to gain back maybe 5, and I didn't. I only gained back 1.8 pounds. So I weighed in at 233.6 this morning. I was pleasantly surprised. I was actually really excited about that because, yeah, again, who keeps off flu weight? So I hope that stays that way and I don't end up gaining more over the next week. But yeah, and so my fat-free body weight stayed the same. And so the whole 1.8 pounds was gaining fat. I gained about 0.2 of muscle this week. But because my fat-free body weight stayed the same, I probably lost a little bit of water just to make that a net of 0. But I'm really thrilled. That visceral fat didn't go up, so I'm really excited about that. My metabolic rate went up just a smidge. Of course, the metabolic age is still 63, even though I'm 56. So I'm really hoping that by my 57th birthday next April, that we can get that metabolic age down. It's just going to be a matter of me continuing to lose the weight and getting my BMI within a normal range, getting my visceral fat within an acceptable range. I'm assuming that once that happens, that we're going to see that metabolic age starting to come down. I still feel like I've got probably a good 50 pounds to go. So we'll see. It's taken a lot longer, but this little 230s, between 230 and 240, this has taken a long time. So I'm actually really glad that now I'm kind of getting towards the lower end of the 230s and hoping to stay and not gain any of that back. Because prior to getting the flu, I had weighed in at 236, and then I had that pre-flu 3-pound gain all of a sudden that I basically peed off in one day. So if you look at my weight prior to getting the flu and having all that inflammation, I'm down a few pounds. So that's really good. That's really encouraging. So let me see if there's anything else to report on. Oh, I think that's pretty much it. So the results are great for this week. I'm just so pleased that I didn't gain back a ton. So overall, since the beginning, which was end of May of 2023, I have lost on the scale, I have lost a total of 107.8 pounds. I've gained a total of 27 pounds of between muscle and bone. And so my actual fat, okay, no, it's actually been 106 pounds. I was looking at the wrong date. I've lost 106 pounds. So my total fat loss since the beginning is 133 pounds. So a normal size female, adult female, I have lost. So I'm super excited about that and excited to continue on. Breaking down the details of that fat-free body weight, I've gained 25.6 pounds of muscle, 1.8 pounds of bone, and so my water as of this week is up a little bit. You know, I had probably lost quite a bit of fluid after, like, while I was sick. So I'm okay with it being up from the beginning. It's up by 0.4. As of compared to last week, I'm down by 0.2. So yeah, so that was good. I'm pretty happy with those results. And so the only thing I have, like, as far as announcements go, is for those of you who are participating on Sundays on the book club, or like we've got our keto study club that's happening on Thursdays with Kim and Carrie, and I have my book club, and we're going through Good Energy by Casey Means. this has been a long one. So we have decided we are going to wrap it up. It does not end at chapter 9, but we're going to do chapter 9 this Sunday, and then we're wrapping it up because everything after chapter 9 is just kind of a recap and a bunch of charts and checklists so to apply everything that she put in the book, including recipes. We're not going to go through all that because that's all just very individualized. And we are ready to be done with this book. So we're going to do chapter 9 of this book, and then we are taking a break from the book club through the holidays. And we're going to, hopefully we'll pick it up at the end, at the beginning of the year, and possibly choose a different day of the week because Sundays are a little more challenging to do. I think we kind of want to keep our weekends free, and we've been doing this book club on Sundays for a long time now. So we are going to talk about that over the holidays. And it's been a long time that we've been reading. We've read so many books, and so we're just ready for a break. And so hopefully we can pick it up after the holidays. And if we decide we still want to continue the break, we might do something else. So we'll see how that goes. All right. Well, that is it for this week. And I'm just anxious to get into getting back to my exercise. Really hoping I can get this weight to be trending down again and that I broke through that stall. And if the flu helped me break through the stall, then it was worth it because I was so tired of this stall that I've been on. And I had stopped the dairy before and the weight was starting to come off. So maybe it was the dairy. We'll see. Anyways, that's it for this week. I hope everyone's having an absolutely wonderful week, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.